I'm sitting here doing a workout. It's been it's been several months since I've done a workout. Um, I've lost a lot of muscle, but it's been several weeks since I've done a workout because of some injuries that I've had. Actually, some injuries. I do have a. I don't really like talking about these things because I do talk about them to certain people, like my doctor, generally. I just don't believe in talking negative about your body. And this is just me. I don't expect everybody else out there to think like me. By the way, this is Soldier of Self-Mastery, Philosopher of Everyday Victorious Living. Friday evening, Friday night, it's 9:20 p.m. I'm going to be here for a few minutes. I want to share something with you. In fact, I want to share a story with you. I want to share a story that's going to change your life. Now, I'm working on getting that story out of my subconscious as I share what I'm sharing with you. But that story that I'm going to share with you is going to move you. It's going to keep you glued through this video. In fact, you may even want to take some notes. So I hope you're in a really nice quiet place, relaxing, and you know, watching a good movie, a great movie is good. I don't get into that much. There are some good entertainment, good educational stuff too, right? There's entertainment, there's educational, there's motivational, there's inspirational stuff. I kind of like to have a combination of all of those things. And also how to generate more income. How to generate more income. I'm going to be talking a little bit more about that in my videos. We can talk ideas, we can talk character, we can talk about networking, we can talk about building relationships, we can talk about breaking out of our shell, breaking out of our circle, our zone, to make some things happen. So I'm still thinking about that story. Anyway, I am doing a little bit of a workout. I'm taking a breather right now to share this video with you. I do have some lower back injury, and I had a shoulder, or I had some rip, some tear inside my shoulder, which was a little bit challenging when it came to working out. So, by the way, my hair's getting long. Almost due for get my ears lowered. No, I'm just joking. Anyways, I had my water earlier, my mineral water. I'm drinking my Red Bull now for a little bit. I'm going to do a couple more sets. But I want to share a little story. I want to share something with you. And okay, here's the story that I want to share with you. I used to drive a motorcycle when I was younger. About 15 years of age, 15 to 16. That's when I started driving. Hi, Taylor.
Hi.
And I remember I bought it was a CB200T, I believe. It was a Honda. And by the way, working out is good. Working out is good. We should implement that into our lives. We should implement water. By the way, if you want the healthiest mineral water, I'm going to be talking more about that water also, because I've been noticing some really good changes lately. A new product that Dr. Fred Kaufman came up with It's even helping the water hydrate the cell faster with minerals. And that's what we need, my friend. Of course, we need a full balance of which we don't get. But at least water, if you infuse it with minerals, with natural minerals that the body will absorb, the cells will work. I'm beginning to notice a difference. That's why I'm working out. Anyways, back to my story. I remember that Honda. After that Honda, I ended up buying a bigger one that I almost killed myself on that one. Actually, on both of these. Well, anyways, I remember I didn't have the CB200T for too long. I don't know how many days it was, but it might have been, my mother might have even bought me that motorcycle when I was that young. I used to pressure her a little bit to get me some things. And anyways, my mom was super sweet. I think she was too giving. My dad was total opposite. He was the abuser. He was the domestic violence guy. Anyways, I decided one afternoon to go for a ride. And I wanted to go visit a friend of mine. His name is Lui. Lui lived in the apartments. They were called Cameo, I believe. Cameo. I lived on West Avenue, Willimantic, Connecticut. It was kind of a warm day, so I got on my CB200. Now, I don't think I had that motorcycle for too long. In fact, I believe that was probably one of the first motorcycles that I've ever driven. When I started we were part of a motorcycle gang. Eventually, I moved up to a bigger bike. But the CB200, I tell you, man, I was excited. It was new. It was a new toy to me, and I wanted to go show it to my buddy. So off I went that day. It was a street legal bike. But again, I was not a very good. I mean, this was very new. Prior to that one, I remember driving this motorcycle. It was a smaller one. I did not know how to drive a motorcycle. I thought I did. I think I was showing off. Anyways, I ended up driving that smaller bike. It wasn't mine, it was somebody else's. I ended up driving that bike down there was the apartments. It was two sets of apartments. There was a street in between. And then back here on this side, there was a basketball area, kind of a play area back there. We used to go, kind of a wooded area. And then there was parking. There was parking, but obviously it was a driveway. It was a long driveway. Well, I remember getting on that little bike, and I lost control of it. I don't know, 60, 70 yards, flew across the street. I could have gotten hit by a car, or I could have rammed into a car. I basically lost control of that little motorcycle. I didn't know what I was doing. Anyways, I got on that thing, and it was about a 5-minute ride. I went across the street, no brakes, and then on the other side of the street was the veterans. What was it? It was the veterans building. Veterans used to meet there. I remember, like a Rotary Club, big parking lot. Anyways, I went off this cliff. It was probably at least maybe 4 to 5 feet. I went off of that. I almost broke my neck. Landed that motorcycle because I couldn't stop. I lost control of it, and I ended up in the parking lot. And that was the end of that. I don't know what happened at that point. I'm sure that somebody either came and picked me up, or I brought the motorcycle back. Anyways, getting back to Louie's place. My time's going. I told you I was going to share a good story with you. Anyways, I ended up in Cameo. I knocked on the door, Louie's apartment. I said, "Louie, come out, man. I got this new motorcycle. I got to check it out, man." So I had a helmet on. I remember I had a helmet. and I believe I might have had a jacket, maybe not. But anyways, I did have a helmet. I remember that. Yeah. Well, Louis got on the back of the motorcycle, and Cameo Apartments is a big circle, right? There's one entrance, and then there's an exit, and it goes around in a big circle. Well, we got on that CB 200T, and I thought I was Tom Cruise. We went around, and we were going so fast. Now, I don't know why I didn't know by this time that I was not a very, very skilled motorcycle driver. I thought I was. Anyways, we were going so fast around those apartments. We did a couple once, and I think we did once, and we were going the second time. And I lost control of the bike. I didn't know how to downshift to slow down. I wasn't that experienced yet. All I know was I hit the brakes. We hit a patch of sand. We hit a little patch of sand, and we skidded a little bit, and the motorcycle got away from me. I went up in the air. I remember I went up in the air, and I landed on my head, on the helmet. Just imagine if I didn't have that helmet on. Louis, he was wearing a t-shirt, no helmet. He flew off the back of that thing, and he scraped along the asphalt, and he hit a little bit of cement, I believe, somewhere. And I remember when he got up, he had rocks, like pebbles and rocks embedded in his kneecaps and in his elbows. And he took off running home, man. He didn't want nothing to do with me. He didn't want nothing to do with the motorcycle. He took off running, and I don't know what happened after that. I might have taken off. I don't think I went to his house. I would have gotten in trouble if I would have went to his house. But anyways, I probably ended up taking off is what I did. And there's my story. Louis, if he sees this video, I hope he enjoys, and maybe he remembers that little CB200T Honda back in the 70s, 1970s, man. Anyways, I thought I would share something different in this video. Does this have anything to do with problem gambling? Well, yeah, it does, because I'm going to tell you right here. You have the ability to stop problem gambling if you want to. If I can do it, you can do it. So, I'll see you at the very top on the inside on my next one, my friend. This is Santos Jr., aka Soldier of Self-Mastery, on a Friday night. By the way, my Friday Alive Power Hour is between 4 and 5 p.m. It's a live interactive. It's on Fridays and on Sundays. It was good this Friday. At least I thought it was. And somebody else, we had a new person that came and watched part of it or whatever, and she enjoyed it too. So that made my night. So with that said, remember to make every single day a super fantastic, terrific, over-the-top day. Daily, in spite of and because of. My friend, if you've enjoyed this short story, if you've enjoyed this video, if you've enjoyed my presence, share this video. Donate to Soldiers of Self-Mastery, okay? And subscribe, at soldiersofselfmastery.com. But what else am I going to share? There's a little red book on Amazon that I put together. I think it's pretty good work. I'll let you be the judge when you buy one and you share a copy with somebody else. Peace through strength, my friend. I will see you next time.